sixth place finishers. $50 scholarship for the youth and a $50 payout for the adult. At plus 88 goes to Reese Little and Megan McGregor. Okay, in seventh place. Seventh place was to be a $40 scholarship and a $40 payout to the adult. We actually have a tie for seventh. So it's going to end up being $20 for the youth and $20 for the adult. The teams getting $20 are Tierston Cocker and Ted Fetter III, and Martin and Frank Grace. So you can head down to the table to get your awards. Once again, for the handicap bowlers. 141 to make the finals, and it was 31 to cash. Okay, if I could have all the finalists report down to 7 through 10, we will begin the finals.
Is there a reason you didn't raise this?
It was raised. I lowered it when. So yeah,
Raise it again?
Raise it.
Let's see, because there's no way that's going to work that way. All right, adjust it as needed. But at
27, who's ready?
You missed it.
Tara to the front desk. Tara to the front desk.
This is fine. It's actually good.
I'll be out.
We'll try this.
Too close.
I got it now.
Oh, you see it? I like what he said, too.
PJBT Bowling Series on YouTube. It's on live right now.
Alright, see ya.
See ya. All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour live on YouTube. Man, you can't sit there. Actually, you can't sit there either. You're in. Scratch is on 7 and 8. Handicap's on 9 and 10. All right, we got our first adult junior tournament of the year. Coming at you from Chacko's Family Bowling Center in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. The top 4 teams have made the finals. I could tell you in the scratch division, the top seed was Isaac Erickson and Neil Vitale. The second seed was Colby Bennett and Jack Selmer. The third seed was Brent Himmelreich and Alex Horton. And the fourth seed was Brittany Himmelreich and Daniel Althaus. I do not know the scratch division yet. I will be right back. I mean, I don't know the handicap division yet. I will be right back. All right, so the format today, all 4 teams will be bowling 1 game, and we lose the low team. And then the last 3 will bowl another game. We lose the low team, and then the final 2 go to the finals.
What did you do with the envelope? For 7th.
Let's see here. Some of the handicap bowlers. I see James and Allison Stekowitz. Allison, I believe, was the handicap winner last Saturday in the first girls-only tournament. I know Toby and DJ Zombro made it. The Pachillos made it. And I do not know yet who the 4th team is.
Order 72, your food is ready. Order 72.
Joining me in the booth, the man who needs no introduction, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Skip Moyer.
What's going on?
Not much.
Here we are.
This is our only trip up to Wilkes-Barre this year.
Yes, it is.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
Our other favorite bowling center up here shut down.
All right, the scratch and handicap divisions are finishing up their warm-ups.
It's a ball on 38.
Some pretty high scores here today.
There was.
I think you needed to be around plus 470 in scratch to make the finals for 8 games.
Right around there. It wasn't a high-scoring affair.
You want the whole world to hear it? You want to commentate? I got an extra one. What?
All right, I think everybody is just about done with their practice, and we will be ready to go. All 4 teams bowl at the same time. The low-scoring team will be knocked out, and the next 3 will bowl another game, and that team will be knocked out till we get to the final 2 for the finals. Addy Cakes, the Danny Wiseman Friday Doubles Tournament, that flyer is available on our Facebook page, PJBT Bowling. You can find the flyer there in our newsfeed. If you're not a member of our page, add yourself in, we'll confirm you, and you can check it all out. Okay, we are off and ready to go. Horton and Himmelreich will be your first to bowl on 7 and 8 in the scratch side, and Team Vesic will be the first on lanes 9 and 10. Addy, the best advice I can give you is just show up that night if you're local, and maybe there's somebody there looking for a partner. Other than that, I do not know of anyone looking to bowl right now. Post something on your Facebook page, maybe you'll get a response. There we go, and we're off.
Let me sit there.
All right. Horton starts off with a 10-pin, Himmelreich with a strike, and we're off and running.
Wall Street was the pattern today.
Wall Street was the pattern today.
How did you bowl? I saw you were here throwing today.
I was here throwing, but I didn't have as high numbers as what it's actually on Wall Street.
Well, you and your partner, you guys qualified for the second round.
We did. And that old Skip ran out of gas. He doesn't do 8 games on a Sunday too much anymore.
He's getting up there in age.
Well, Haley and Terry Vesic start off open spare. Team Stackowitz up now for their first frame. Neil Vitale leaves a weak 10. Isaac up now for his first frame.
Neil and Isaac led almost wire to wire today. I believe they took over the lead in game 2
Strike there for Isaac.
and didn't look back.
No. Isaac having a tremendous season so far
Yes.
through the first 5 events. Already has 2 wins this year. Spare there for Vitale. Allison gets 3 on her first shot. James gets a strike. Allison looking for her spare. She'll clip off a couple more and get 8. Pachillo.
Let's see, Brittany Himmelreich struck. Daniel left a 10-pin, and he converts it. Zombros. Darren leaves a 2-4-7, and he only gets the 4-7. Toby shooting at a 7-pin. Selmer on lane 8. He strikes his first shot. Colby Bennett now up. Colby so far has the only 300 today. He did it in game 1 of qualifying. He goes 10 back. Toby did not convert his 7-pin. And that little man that just threw a strike was Vincenzo Pachillo.
All right, I'm back. I just had to go straighten out Peaches. We're good now. Sometimes she needs straightening out.
That happens.
All right, we are through 1 frame on the scratch side, just about through 1 on the handicap side.
Cards, please. Isaac comes in high, leaves the 3-pin. Getting the cards from that so I could get some first names here for the handicap. So your top seeds in the handicap division were Haley and Terry Vezic.
Yep, Vesic.
Vesic. Second seed, Toby and Darren Zombro. Third seed, Allison and James Stackowitz. And is it Vincenzo or Vincenzo?
Vincenzo.
Pachillo. And Joseph Pachillo. Brittany comes in a little high in her second frame. She leaves a 6-10. Daniel now up. James Stackowitz left a 2-5. Althouse leaves a 4-9.
Swapped him out last minute. James gets his spare. Allison up now for her 1-5. Althouse with a 9.
Selmer almost left a 4-9. He
Yes,
was
he
able
did.
to get the 4 to drop out.
Zombro comes in high. He leaves the 2, 4, 7, 10. Toby leaving the 6, 10.
No, he does not, Addy Cakes. The doubles tournament is a completely separate tournament. You don't even have to bowl on Saturday to bowl on Friday at all. You could spare there by Zombro. Converts to 2, 4, 7, 10. Brent Himmelreich now up. He's working off of a double. Let's make that a triple. Alex Horton with a double.
Pachillo and Pachillo come up and leave 9 counts. 5 pin on the right, 4 pin on the left.
A 6-8 for Neil. And we're going to have to get that 6 pin set up. Pachillo makes his spare. Isaac Erickson with a strike. Haley leaves an 8 pin in her third frame. She picks up her spare. Now let's see if Neil, what he's going to do with his 6-8. See if he's going to give it a run or if he's just going to take one. Remember, all you got to do is beat one team here to move on. Low team is out. And Neil makes the spare. He had a 290 today in qualifying. Stackwitz on lane 10. He goes 10 back. See what his daughter could do. Daniel up on lane 7. He gets his first strike of the game. Allison leaves just the 6 pin. Brittany up on lane 8. She leaves a 10 pin. Looked like that ball didn't read quite when she wanted it to read. Came in a little bit behind the head pin. And ergo, you leave a 10 pin. Colby Bennett. He's all strikes on the board. Brittany makes her 10 pin. Allison missed her spare. Toby Zombro leaves the 6-10. Let's see what Selmer could do. He's clean through 2. Strike spare. Good shot there by Jack. That's 10 back. Papa Zombro makes his spare. Every time I say that, it reminds me of Papa Django.
Papa Shango.
Papa Django.
I remember that.
Brent Himmelreich up now. He's all strikes so far. Ooh, solid 7. Pachillos are up. 3, 9, 10. I do believe they're getting a bunch of handicap.
142, or am I reading that incorrectly?
The Vesics are getting 37. Zombros are 18. Stakowicz is 71. And the Pachillas are 134.
Okay. Alex Horton leaves the 6-pin. Brent makes his 7. Spare there for Pachillo.
Alex makes his spare. Terry up now on lane 9. Haley up on 10. Neil up on 7. Isaac up on 8. I'm standing behind him. Skip next to me.
And that's just what we do.
That is what we do. Good shot there by Neil. That's 10 back. Haley with her first strike of the game.
Lane 17, your food's ready.
Good shot there by Isaac. Terry up on 9 for her spare. She does. Brittany up on 7. She kicks the 7 out.
Althouse up now on 8.
He kicks the 7 out too. I'll be right back, Skip.
Okay. Stakowicz with a 10-pin. Allison up now looking for her 1-2. Jack Selmer starts off the match with a 4-bagger. Allison makes her spare. Colby up now on 8. Strike for Colby. Toby Zombro puts 10 back. He gets his strike. Horton up now. Horton and Himmelreich looking to get back on the strike track. Ten back for Horton. Brett comes up just a little high, trips out the 6. And back-to-back strikes there for Team Horton Himmelreich. Four pin for Zabro, comes up high. Pachillo takes 3 off the left. His spare shot, he'll get another 4. Or 3, rather. Strike there for Erickson.
He is just money right now.
When you got it, you got it. Spare there for Zombro. Can't really give you any type of a leader because we can't see the numbers real well.
Another strike for Neil. Daniel on 7, working off of a double. Fast 8. Brittany gets the 10 out. Joseph Pichillo, the shooting for the 3, 6, 9, 10. He gets 2.
Vesic up now on the right, looking for her spare. She gets 2.
I could throw it there. My name doesn't see. Does it see?
Summer comes up high, 3, 6, 10. Colby up now looking for a 5-bagger. He comes up high also, leaves the 4, 6, 7 split. Strike there for Vesic.
Good turnout today.
Absolutely.
63 teams.
63. That'll do.
Jack misses his 3, 6, 10. Colby is just probably going to get the 2. He does, so both of them open in their 5th.
Always important to get the count.
Allison up on lane 9, leaves the
4, 5, or 5, 6, 10.
yes. Her father left a 10 pin. He'll try to convert. He does.
Allison up now on lane number 9. For all of you out there watching right now that have not signed up for the Danny Wiseman tournament yet, sign up for that event has been extended until Thursday. We had a few bowlers who expressed interest that the information did not get down there to them, so we're going to open it up a little bit. Still gives everybody up here in the area time to sign up. We're currently sitting right around the 270 mark for the Danny Wiseman tournament. Limited availability on all 3 squads yet. Everything's pretty well even out, but still, availability it is. Friday night is the Baker doubles tournament. 8 Baker games. You guys want to...
Good spare there by Alex.
A good warm-up event for Saturday. You do not need to bowl the Danny Wiseman tournament to come out and bowl the doubles tournament. You just need to be a youth bowler. Toby Zombro gets his spare. I remember when Toby was about half that size.
Yes, wasn't all that long ago.
No. Toby and Darren won this event 2 years ago. Or maybe it was last year. Last year or 2 years ago.
So both Alex and Brent converted their split conversions. Vincenzo leaves the 5 pin. Wonder if they call him Vincent. I should probably find out.
We'll call him Vinny.
Vinny.
Vinny Pichillo. He misses his 5 pin. First round will be on Vinny. $10 back for Vital. That's a 3-bagger for him.
So they are in the lead.
We'll have to bowl 2 or 3 more frames here, and then I'll go down and take a look and see what's going on. Sitting just a little too far back. We can't see the numbers. I'm in on that one. Your kid just left the 5 pin.
I see.
I left 2 of them today.
Did you?
I did.
Did you make them?
I did.
Okay.
I never would have heard the end of it if I didn't.
Good shot there by Brittany. That's 3 in a row for her. Daniel converts his. By the way, the last time I missed a 5-pin, Josh, was May the 3rd, 1993.
I'm aware of this. You shot 800 that night, didn't you?
I did. I shot 800.
How do you do it?
Well, if memory serves me correctly, that was the first game of the set. And I started out with a 10 pin and I made it, and I had the next 9. And then I yanked the living katush out of it, left a 5 pin, and I yanked the living katush out of the spare.
That'll do it.
Yes, I've done some weird things bowling. Missed a 5 pin, shot 800, had the front 11, threw it in the gutter at the dots. Broke the bank at the old Colonial Hills Bowling Center for $3,000 and was it $3,300? Back in the day when nobody could hit that thing because it was so hard to hit. Today, those that have break the bank at like Burke's, you could
Goes for $50 a week.
yes, you could miss 2 or 3 times and still get it. Well, back then you couldn't miss once, so it used to grow and grow and grow. I shot 800 that night too. I needed the front 10 to shoot 800, and I needed the first one in the 10th to break the bank. So I got it. I was nervous, like as all hell. And then the shot in the 11th, I left the 136. I pulled the living hell out of it.
So you were solid just up to
Yes.
what you needed.
Yes.
That works.
Yes. Bowling jackpot bowl one night when you couldn't see hardly anything. I had the front 10. You got $250 back then to shoot 300 during jackpot bowl. Had the front 10 and rang a solid 8.
Erickson and Vitale just keep stringing them right along. Vitale on a 4-bagger, Erickson on a 5-bagger, so they look to be in a very comfortable lead. See if I can see some scores here. We need binoculars.
Yes. Well, I would say that Daniel and Brittany are in 4th at the moment, but not by much.
Now that the last 2 frames from Selmer and Bennett kind of opened things up a little bit. Erickson and Vitale have a comfortable lead. Himmelreich and Horton are pretty well up there. It's still certainly anybody's match to grab a hold of and go, but Vitale and Erickson are the only ones cruising right along right now.
Yes. For those of you that don't know, Colby is the reigning defending PIAA state champion. He ran the table. He was the 5 seed. He ran the table, beating Anthony Nyer in the finals. You may know Anthony Nyer. He won junior gold this year in the U20 division. 16-year-old winning the U20 division. Anthony, by the way, he won the U12 division. He finished 2nd in the U15 division. And he's now won the U20 division. Probably the greatest junior gold bowler that ever bowled, and he still has about 4 years of eligibility left.
And he won this tournament last year. Did he not?
I do not know. He won a bunch of tournaments last year.
I think he did anyway. Don't quote me on that.
I believe he won the whatchamacallit up at Nutmeg in Connecticut this year, the Buddies Junior tournament that they have up there. He bowled the regional with the pros in York. He finished, he was a semifinalist.
Vincent Pachillo leaves the 4-7. After this frame's over here, I got to go up and collect some scores here. We got to give everybody an update. Almost made a spare there for the young man. Vitale and Erickson up now, looking to keep things rolling in their direction.
I would say on the scratch side right now, Althaus and Himmelreich are down by less than 10. But both Selmer and Bennett are on 1 or 2 strikes, where Althaus and Himmelreich are on spares. And Isaac just keeps on being Isaac. 10 back, 10 back, 10 back. Looks like Daniel's going with the ball change here in the 8th. Good spare there by Neal. Good ball change there for Daniel. Brittany gets the 10 out. All right, so both of them are on strikes in the 8th. So let's see if Colby and Jack can match them on the handicap side. Josh is down there adding up scores to see where everybody is at with their handicap. I would say the Vesics are pretty safe. Haley has 4 straight strikes. Colby had the 9 pin standing. Pin flies across and takes it out. He's now on a triple. Let's see if Jack can make it a double for him. And he does. So right now, Daniel and Brittany are in 4th by about 19 pins, if I'm looking at the scores correctly. Josh is figuring out the handicap side as we speak. Good shot there for Alex. That's 3 in a row for him.
Okay, from what I can gather, it seems the fight for 4th is on the handicap side. It's going to be between the Stakowitzes and the Zombros. Yeah. Pachillos and Vesics are in fairly pretty good shape.
Yes. Haley has 5 in a row.
On the scratch side, Himmelreich and Althaus are trailing. Not by much, but they're trailing. They need a little help. Vitelli and Erickson have checked out.
Yes.
Himmelreich and Althaus, or Himmelreich and Horton have essentially checked out.
Yes.
They're both on 3-baggers.
Big shot here for Brittany looking to double going into the 10th, and she does.
That's a big shot for them.
Yes.
They're going to, Danny's going to need the double also. That's going to be big moving forward.
Yes.
Because it's going to be between the bottom 2 teams here. Althaus, Himmelreich, and Bennett Selmer to see who moves on. Just a little kind of to touch back on what we talked about earlier, the Baker Doubles Kickoff Tournament this coming Friday night down at the Danny Wiseman weekend down at Country Club Lanes. $50 per team, $25 a bowler. Top prize is $250 per team, based on 12 teams, of course, which I don't think we're going to have a problem getting. You can go online and make your payment at our website. Each team will bowl 8 games. And results after those 8 games are final. We'll get the winners together and post everything, and everything will be up for Saturday morning.
You didn't know there's a lane available for Ryan.
There's a lane available for Ryan if you're listening to our live stream.
Yes. So both Althaus and Himmelreich struck Selmer struck. Now let's see if Colby could match.
It's going to come down to the wire here.
And he does. So basically,
Lane for Edward. Lane for Edward.
if Althaus and Himmelreich strike out, both Colby and Jack will need the first one.
Gotcha.
'Cause I believe the difference. Horton crosses over, leaves the 5-pin. I can't quite see, but I think the lead is 19. I can't quite see the scores.
On the handicap side?
No, the scratch.
Scratch side?
Not the lead, the third place to fourth place.
What threw me off was the counter on the end does not pick up the 3-bagger. It doesn't add it until the
Right.
end, so that threw me off a little bit. I'm glad I saw that. So
Well, Jack has 145. What does Brittany have? 150 what?
8.
So she's up by 13. Daniel, Colby.
20. If I would have bowled there last game, would have cashed.
Colby has 115, 145. Say 175, 42. No, so they're up by 29 now, not 19. So they're going to need some help. If I could see correctly, it looks like Selmer and Bennett are up by 29, not
Okay.
19.
$228 for Alex Horton. $238 for Brent here with a strike. Make that 236. They're moving on.
$464 for Horton and Brent Himmelreich. Toby misses his spare. Good shot there by Isaac, back on the strike chain. The Pachillo's now up. Vinny, 1, 3, 5, 6. His dad left the 4-pin. He'll try to make that. Vital up on 7. He leaves the 10-pin. Okay, both the Pachillos open up. We'll get Matt over there to write down some scores. We could see where we are. Another good shot by Isaac.
Don't worry about it.
Just your hands.
Strike there for Vital.
I believe he was in the 240s.
226.
220s. Isaac is in the 240s or 250s.
226 for Neil.
All right, so the top two teams are safe. $485 for them.
259 for Isaac.
All right, Brittany gets the first. Daniel does not, and that's pretty much going to end their day, unless if Colby and Jack.
402 for the Vesics.
Another strike there for Brittany.
Grab that pen next to you there.
And Daniel misses his 10 pin. That's definitely going to end their day now.
You can throw this ball in the trash. Because that was really good. I'm serious.
Always the ball's fault.
Yes. Good game for Brittany, 248.
Good overall day for her. She bowled really well today.
438 for Colby. Trips the 710. My kid and Jack seem to have this rivalry. At least in my kid's mind, he does.
Yeah. Why, we don't know.
I know why. It's the same high school. Daniel has the second highest average in the Berks County League. Jack was first.
Darren's first shot comes up high.
Hit him.
Leaves a 6 count. 387 for the Stackowitzes. $172. I believe the Zombros are going to be done for the day. All right, Erickson and Vital, 485 in the scratch division. Colby and Jack, 473, 464 for Horton and Himmelreich, and 438 for Althaus and Himmelreich. They will be eliminated. Those are your scratch scores. Joe Pacillo goes Jersey. Oh, you just lost your cover. Can't use your mic without that.
Nope.
I don't have the official math, but I gotta wait to see who's eliminated here. It's gonna be one of these It's either going to be the Zombros or the Pachillos. I just can't see the scores well enough to get the math.
My cover's back on.
You're good now.
Yes.
340. Yeah, I literally cannot see.
No.
I can't see the numbers at all. We will wait for confirmation. Joe ends with a 5 count. Looks like 131 for Joe and about 90 for Vinny. We'll get the official word here shortly. Okay, your final handicap scores. The Vesics will be your first place team going into the game number 2. Total is 402. Stakowitz is 387. Pacello's 357. And the Zombros will be eliminated at 338. We'll have our award presentations, and then we will move right on in to match number 2.
Too slow. I like our other formats for adult juniors better when we have one match.
I prefer we bowl it as a baker.
That would work too. That would work just fine.
Lane for Jackie. Lane for Jackie.
Althouse and Himmelreich. I believe I heard $100 each.
I think so.
Order 85, food is ready, or 85.
Zombros, each getting 100. All right. As we get ready for match 2, where did my schedule go? Oh, I think it's behind me. Yes. Yes. All right, so Skip, you talked at length about the Danny Wiseman events next week. The week after, once we get back to Pennsylvania on October the 14th.
I believe we're at ABC North.
ABC North for major number 3. In the Harrisburg area, that's Sunday, October the 14th, 10:30 start time.
And then are we at Strike Zone after that?
The following weekend, we have 2 events. The 20th, we have our next in the girls only series. That is Saturday, October 20th at J Lanes in the Douglasville area at 2:30. And the next day, the regular tournament is at Berks Lanes.
Berks Lanes.
Sunday, October 21st, 10:30 a.m. start time. And then we will round out the month of October with the PJBT JBT combined event 8-game marathon at Jordan Lanes in Whitehall. I like Jordan Lanes.
Yeah.
Actually, we both needed to make it. We both needed a strike. And one of us needed to go for a chance. That's why when he made the spare, he scored something like clap. He's like, like a douche. Go bowl your tournament, no cash.
Never happens.
Right. Unless it's at cards, he ain't cash.
Are you gonna be here like forever yet? It's going right back to work.
See ya. Just waiting here. Scratch Division finishing up their practice. Handicap is completed. Just waiting for the names to go in the computer. And then we will be off with match number 2. Okay, we are off and running. It will be the same order on the scratch side. Himmelreich Horton, Erickson Vital, and Bennett Selmer. Over on the handicap side, it'll be the Vesics, then the Pachillos, and then Team Stakowitz. All right, and we're off. Horton starts off with a strike. Himmelreich a 7-pin.
Okay, bowling fans. Sorry for the delay there. As you can see, Josh is out. We have an arrows issue, that the arrows keep wanting to bounce back and forth on the monitors. So rather than have them hold up, we're going to just manually continue to reverse the arrows for them. So we'll bring you in here on the action. We're about 2 frames into our semifinal matches. Again, you're watching on the right of your screen. You'll see Neil Vital get a strike there. Him and Isaac Erickson are our top seeds, bowling second in this match. Second seeds are Colby Bennett and Jack Selmer. They're bowling third. And our third seeds, Alex Horton and Brent Himmelreich, are bowling at the top of your at the top. So far, a couple of strikes on the board on the scratch side. On the handicap side, you just saw the Stackowitzes. James get a strike. It's Allison and James. They are the number 3 seeds bowling in third position in this match. The number 3 seeds, Vincenzo Piccillo and Joseph, are bowling second on the monitor. They've gotten off to a good start. And then we have tournament leaders Haley and Terry Vesic. They are the leadoff bowlers on the left pair. So we'll try to bring you in here on the action. Haley leaves a 10-pin there on lane 7 as they start frame number 3. The scratch side on 9 and 10 is finishing up frame number 2. You see Jack Selmer up there on lane 9. He comes up high, but he gets a snowplow. And he'll put a double up on the board. Now Terry Vesic. She goes high, leaves the 3-pin. Hello, Skip Moyer.
They're going to take care of it themselves down there. It's going to be a team effort. They're going to make sure the arrows are right.
Okay. And a spare there for Terry Vesic. And on the scratch pair, spare for Colby Bennett. Okay, Piccillo gets 1 off the left on lane 7. Frame 3 starting on the scratch pair. And up on lane 8, we have Joseph Piccillo. And he gets a strike. And the man of the hour has returned.
You can stay if you want.
That's all right. I was just holding down the fort.
Man of the hour.
We have a little bit of an issue right now. They have to reset the arrows after each time 2 people bowl.
Excellent.
So Erickson up now on lane 9 for his 3rd frame. Vitale up now on lane 10 for his third frame, working on a double. He comes up high, leaves the 4-7-10. Haley Vesic with an 8-pin. Terry Vesic up now on 7. She puts 10 back. Strike there for her, coming off a spare. Haley up now, she makes her spare.
That was mine. I didn't. I would have scratched it if you gave me this.
That's it, leaving just the 4-pin for his fourth frame rather. Joe up now on lane 7. He goes Jersey and puts 10 back. Vincent misses his 4-pin. Summer and Bennett up now on 9 and 10. Summer misses behind the head pin, leaving only the 2-pin. Bennett's shot now, he puts Ted back. Spare for Selmer. Stakowicz just misses her spare. She chops off the 2.
Did I hear right earlier? She won 10 brackets today.
She won 10 brackets today. That's a good day.
Yes, it is.
Brett up now on lane 9. Strike for him. Ten-pin for Alex Horton. Strike there for Haley Vesic.
Lanes 28, 29, your food's ready.
Somebody is listening on lane 28 and 29. Their food's ready.
They are.
In case they didn't hear the announcement.
Vincic gets 7. Isaac Erickson comes up a hair high, leaves the 4-pin. Joe Pacillo up now on 8. Neil Vitale up now up for his 4th frame. Big 4 there for Joe. Another strike for Vitale. Better shot there coming off the open.
Good shot there by Jack. 10 back. Let's see if his partner can match him. Allison on lane 7. She leaves the 1, 2, 4, 8. Colby does get his strike. Papa Stakowitz with a strike. Allison makes her spare. Alex Horton on 9. Makes a strike.
Quarter 93 is ready.
Brent gets a strike. Feel like I'm on repeat.
Pretty wide open in the scratch match right now. Everybody gets up, throws a double, then opens, gets a spare, and then doubles, then opens again. Jane's sitting down there ready to go home.
Sure, she's all worried about Bailey.
She is. That little boy. She's down there sleeping. She's thinking about that little boy at home. That little Bailey. Late trip on the 7 there for Vital. Let's give that man a double.
Meanwhile, on the handicap side, Terry converted her 3-10 baby split. And Haley with a strike. And Isaac trips the 2. And a strike for Vinny. And a strike for Jack. We should just record ourselves saying strike for strike for strike for.
Yeah, what fun would we have then?
Strike for Colby. So I got to tell you a story about the Pachillos.
Okay.
So during our second raffle today, we give away a free entry, and then we give away bracket entries, and then we give away a bowling ball. Well, they won the second bracket entry drawing. So Mom came up, and Mom said, I'm going to stand right here because we're going to win the bowling ball.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. She goes, we are going to stand right here.
And they won the bowling ball.
And they won the bowling ball.
How do they do it?
I asked her, what are the Mega Millions numbers for Tuesday?
Did she tell you or did she?
No, she did not want to tell me.
That's very selfish.
Yes.
We give her a bowling ball, the least she could do is kick us in on a couple million.
That's an even trade.
Spare shot here for Horton. He makes his 10-pin. Allison gets the 10 off the 7-10. Stakowitz with a spare. A lot of apparel EFX out there today. That's what we like to see.
I have mine on.
Yeah, I don't.
You got to put a quarter in the kitty.
I do. That'll cost me some money with Tuesday night.
Haley leaves the 3-pin. Meantime, Neil with a turkey. Let's see if Isaac can get a double. Terry on 8. She leaves a shaky 7. Isaac did get that double.
That would have been a useless recording.
Yes, and Jack didn't strike either. He makes his spare. Let's see if Vinny could double on lane 7. Ball's got a hook. He gets 8. Colby does not make his washout. Joe crosses over, gets a strike on 8. About 2 minutes before we went live today, we had a little accident with our main camera.
Uh-oh.
It fell off the table. Not really sure how that happened. That's why the other table's in front of it now. I thought we broke the thing, but one of the legs fell off, but it was able to snap back in. Plastic piece broke, though. My camera broke a little bit. Good shot there for Allison.
That's one tough camera.
They don't make them like that anymore.
No.
Papa Stagowitz goes Jersey. Leads the 5 pin. Or Brooklyn, as everybody else would say. That's not supposed to be happening. That's not supposed to be happening.
How about them Browns?
Well, Oakland's trying something different today. They've been in the lead going into the 4th quarter of every game so far. This time they're going to come from behind.
Hey, sometimes you got to switch it up.
That's right.
Maybe if John Gruden had a pass rush. Just saying. All right. 7th. Is that the 7th frame in the scratch side?
Yes.
7th frame in the scratch side. 7th frame in the handicap side. Where we are all together.
Yes.
8th frame where? Oh, handicap's in the 8th frame.
You want to take back your song?
I don't really know what song it was going to be.
We are not all together.
We are not family. The dog pound.
Good shot there by Haley. Rings the 10 pin. So both Terry and Haley left 10 pins. We'll see if they could convert. Isaac looking to triple. He comes in light, leaves the 2, 7, 8. Let's see what Neil could do. Neil's looking for a 4-bagger. Terry does not make her 10 pin. Neil comes in high, leaves himself the 2, 4. Terry did not make her 10 pin either. Isaac converts his split. Vinny got the right 3. Neil makes his spare. And Vinny gets the left 3. Chillo leaves a 4 pin. Colby with a strike. Matthew's back.
Hello, PA Fats.
How you doing?
Dandy, how are you?
I'm running out of energy.
And you need a energy drink.
Need to break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar or something.
Whatever you whatchamacallit.
Yes. They're in the machine, whatchamacallits. I saw that. Pachillo with the spare. Selmer leaves some deadwood out in the gutter. Hey there, I.
Hello there, Jason.
This is Darren Zombro, I.
Yep.
Who was your partner today?
Michael Zombro.
How'd you guys do? Did you make cut?
No.
No. How did you attack Wall Street?
Plus 42.
What grade are you in this year?
9th grade.
9th grade, so you're going to be on the bowling team this year.
Yep.
Where do you go? Cedar Crest?
Yes.
Cedar Crest. They're going to have a good team this year.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you're on it, of course. Now your dad gets to put up with what I put up with for 4 years. Come regional time, becomes a pain. Way too loud, way too many people.
Yes.
The driving out to Pittsburgh wasn't bad for states. Thankfully, they closed the original place.
Oh.
The place that they had it at last year wasn't bad. You'll have to go out west your senior year when you make it to states. It's not that place. I don't know. What color is it? Anything but pink. Which one don't you like out of the others? Really? I tell you what. That's our favorite color.
Huh?
That's our favorite. Mine too. I need my sugar rush.
Thank you.
Before we go out to eat. Matthew, tell me some scores here, especially for the handicap. Tell me what's going on. And Isaac leaves the 4-pin. Alex, the oil the oil pattern was Wall Street.
Okay, so Terry Bessick and them are in the lead at, no, they have 322.
Quarter 2 is ready. 2.
Isaac gives himself a pat on the back for making the spare.
It's all messed up. Relax, they know what they're doing. Bessick has 322. The leaders right now are Cucillo at 391. And at the low is
Jack Selma with a strike.
Chacko at 297.
So the Pachillos are pretty well guaranteed to make it to the finals in the handicap.
Yes.
The battle is for second. over here on the scratch side, we got Horton and Himmelreich at 295. Erickson and Vital are at 276. And Bennett and Selmer are in the lead on the strength of Colby's double. All right, down to the 10th frame we go. On the handicap side, scratch side is entering the 9th. Terry Vesic comes in high. She leaves the 3-6-10. Haley, 10 back. Terry makes her spare. Alex split in the 9th. He made that conversion in the first game. So he's on back-to-back opens going into the 10th. That's not going to be good. The best he could go out for is, looks like 184.
Yep. Haley 10 back again.
Brent Himmelreich with a double. He could still go out for 237. So they could be in the low 420s. $158 for Terry. And
193.
193 for Haley. We'll see what their handicap that gives them. 388. Let's see what Isaac can do. He's working on a spare 9th frame. He gets the mixer. Vinny up. He gets 7. Neil looking for double. This will be an important double. And comes in high, trips the 6, and the old guy slaps it out.
They're allowed to do that every now and then. This is where you say something. Did we get our arrow issue figured out, or are they still hitting our A? I don't know.
All right, Selmer up, lane 10. That's a double. Daddy Pachilla trying to convert the spare. And he does. Colby.
Nice.
Go ahead, he's your teammate. Call that shot.
Big shot there for Colby. Looks like we got a pretty tight match over here. Himmelreich and Horton here are going to need a big 10th.
Yes, they're on the outside looking in at the moment. Six count for Pachilla. They're way out in front this game, the Pachillos. They shot 290 scratch, and they're going to be up in the 420s. 424. Alex Horton. Gets his first in the 10th. Allison gets a 5 count. And Papa Stakowicz leaves the 1-2.
Himmelreich and Horton both start off with strikes.
Isabella Singh gets 1. She'll be in the 130s. 135.
Horton.
Double there for Horton.
Brent with another strike. And Stackowitz with the 6 count. He shoots 184. I believe they're going to be the ones. Well, I'm not sure they came up short. Let's find out.
390, they escaped.
Alex Horton.
They made
with
it through?
184.
424, 390, 388. Messick is out.
Best 6 are out.
With the 490 to 3 or 4
5 pins.
5 pins.
388, 393.
All right. They were your number 1 seeds.
Hemorrhage with 236. Finished out strong.
Isaac with a double. Solid 10 for Neil. It's a big shot now. I believe Isaac is now going to need this strike. Horton and Himmelreich, I believe, in the clubhouse with 420. 22, 420, 420. Almost left a 4-9. He got the 9 to fall. And they're going to come up a little short. He needed that strike.
420 for him or I Corton. Did you just say 420 for him or I Corton?
It's
Yes.
410, I thought.
No, it's 420. You're in 9th grade and you don't know how to add yet?
I see 227.
I see 226 and 184.
236.
Oh. Wait, what?
236
Oh.
for Himmelreich.
Oh, that looks like a 2.
Put your glasses on. You do wear glasses, right?
Maybe.
Looks like Erickson and Vitale will be eliminated.
Yes. They were your number 1 seed. So both
Yes,
of your
they
number
were.
1 seeds go out in the semis. So it'll be Himmelreich Horton against Selmer and Bennett on the scratch side. And on the handicap side, it'll be the Pachillos against the Stackowitz. And I'm going to go get another lottery ticket.
We'll wait here for you.
Okay. I appreciate that.
You're
I should
welcome.
maybe I should like go somewhere else to get. I only had one winner today.
All right. We'll go down to Matt for our awards, and then we will get everything ready for our title matches. Isaac Erickson and Neil Vitale, your third place finishers. Haley and Terry Vesic, your third place finishers. All right. Both sides will swap pairs. Just a quick update, as I said earlier, on the Danny Wiseman tournament. There's still plenty of room left in the 9 a.m. and the 6 p.m. squads, but only 5 spots remain on the 1:30 squad. 5 spots, and then 1:30 is sold out. So if you're still looking to get in that 1:30 squad, or if you want to bowl all 3 squads, I would get your entry in as soon as possible.
move the open bowler? Maybe they have other stuff coming in. I got my live mic.
Okay. And we're off. Hemmelreich and Horton will be bowling first. Hemmelreich Horton first, Bennett and Selmer second.
What's the handicap difference?
I have no idea.
Matthew?
No, it's more than 6.
Matthew, what's the handicap difference?
Pacello first, Stakowicz second. The handicap
34 and 71.
63 pins for the Pacellos.
We will not be doing post-match interviews tonight.
No.
Jack leaves a 7-pin on his first shot. Colby, 10 back. Papa Stakowicz gets a strike.
Hemmelreich, Horton, and Selmer all start off with spares. Bennett the only strike of the match. Joe Pacello with the open.
Let's see what Allison could do.
Allison up now on 10.
Ooh.
Almost got all 10 there.
I thought she looked like the kind of hit where you were.
The right ear sounds a little soft in that headset,
Yes, it does.
so that's why I swapped.
James with the strike.
Hemmelreich gets the strike. Horton with the spare.
Allison misses her single pin. And Vinny gets
7.
7.
Leaves the 1-3-5. Strike there for Joe Pacillo. Vincent gets 2.
I'll be right back, Josh.
Okay. Papa Stakowicz there with the strike. Allison up now for his third frame. She gets 8, leaves the 1-2, or 1-3 rather. Strike there for Brent, that's a double. 10 pin for Alex Horton. Allison just misses her spare, chops off the head pin. Strike for Selmer, double for him also. Colby up now. Comes up high, leaves the 4-6-10. Joe up now on 9. That's a double for Joe.
Stakowicz says front 4.
He's going to have to keep it going to help make up that handicap.
Yes. 7 pin for Brent. Five pin for Joe. See if Vinny could get a couple pins on his spare shot. He gets 5. I believe Brent made his spare. Yes, he did. Let's see what Colby could do. He's working off of an open. And he comes in light. Leaves a 2-4-5. Looked like he got that ball in. Skidded down the lane. And Selmer goes jersey.
Jack goes left, pins go right. Allison up now. 5 pin for Allison. Colby chops his 3/4 bucket. Back-to-back opens for Colby. Alex up now for his 5th frame, looking for a double.
5 in a row for Stakowicz. Allison.
Oh, she got it.
Yes.
Good spare there for her. Double for Horton.
Yes. He tripped something out there. I couldn't quite see what it was.
Vinny dropped the ball.
By the way, for those of you that liked the adult junior, if this was your first one you've ever been to, our next one will be Sunday, November the 18th at Limerick. Then we turn around very quick, have one Sunday, December the 9th at Clearview.
Quarter 9 is ready, 9.
Sunday, February the 10th at Midway. That's out towards Carlisle. And Sunday, March the 24th at Suburban Bolorama in York. April the 7th at Leisure in Lancaster. And then always on Championship weekend, on Championship Saturday, we always have two divisions, two different squads of adult junior, and those that qualify go on to Bowl Parker Bone for the winner-take-all cash. Usually that's about $1,000 for both the adults and the juniors. Obviously the juniors gets theirs in scholarship. Allison left the 7-10. Surprised she didn't pick that up.
Six in a row for Stakowitz. Vinny gets 4. He'll be looking to get a couple more on his spare shot. Big triple there for Alex.
We got to set that back up. We got to reset his spare.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, we got to reset that. Guys, hold up. Hold up. It doesn't matter. He's going to do it over. We'll just put on the deck.
All right, we're going to get that taken care of. Get that spare back up again.
Brent up working on a double. He trips out the 6. And Alex leaves the 3, 6, 7, 10. He's left one of them each match of the finals. He made the first one. Let's see if he can make it this time. And he does. So he's 2 for 3 on that split conversion in the finals. Salmer trips the 7-10. Why the hell is he setting that up like this? Seriously? You take the pins out of the table and you reset.
Strike there for Alex Horton.
All right, so we got Vinny's spare shot set up.
Looks a lot better than the last one.
Well, he left one, so we really didn't need to do that.
No.
All right. James is up. He's on the front 6. He'll be looking to make it 7. Solid 10.
Solid 10 for Colby as well. Early lead for Horton and Himmelreich through 8 frames. It's a small lead, but it's still the lead.
Stakowitz misses his 10 pin. Allison left a 5-10.
Yeah.
It's good.
Allison does not get any. Six count for Vincent.
I believe the Stakowitzes have made up the handicap and have taken the lead.
Strike there for Alex.
I believe they have the lead too.
They do. They can close out the match here coming up in the 10th.
Joe leaves the 1, 3, 6, 8, 10. Not what he was looking for sure. Let's see what Allison could do. She gets 8, leaves the 2, 8. Brent, 10 back. He's on a 5-bagger.
Open there
gets
for
4.
Joe.
Colby with the strike. Allison gets 1.
This match here going to come down to the 10th frame. Strike there for Salmer. That was big for them. They needed that.
Stakowitz leaves a washout. All right, so with some strikes, Himmelreich and Horton will sew this match up. There's the first. Stakowitz gets 2. They're up by about 30, I believe. They've clawed back, got the 60-some pins handicap made up, have about a 30-pin lead. Alex comes in high. Leaves the 4, 6, 7. So let's see how that's going to change everything.
Alex got that in just a hair. Checked up high on him. He's going to definitely need to get 2 here. This count's going to be important.
Brent could shoot 269. I know Jack could shoot 258 still. Colby could shoot, was he at 153? 213. Ooh, that pin could be big. 213. What's he got there? 205. So actually, Brent's going to need a strike and count.
To close out?
Yes. Because he could beat Jack by 11, and Colby, the best he could beat Alex is by 6. 8. So he's going to need a strike and 8. He does not. That opens the door. Allison gets 9. So, Colby and Selmer are going to need to double.
Double and count. Allison up now for her spare. She'll miss it left. Big spare here for James. He needs to make this. James gets his spare.
All right, so here we go. Both Selmer and Bennett are going to need to double. Colby
There's
buries
the
the
first
first.
There's one for Jack.
We're down to the 10th frame in the handicap as well.
Big shot here for Colby. Must strike.
Yes. And he does. That was in off of his hand, and it held the line.
All right, all comes down to Jack here. Strike for the title.
Off balance, but carried. All right, they still need good count.
And if they get that,
Well, actually, nah, they're pretty much ahead.
Quarter 17 is
15.
They
Yeah, I
just
think
need a
they're
couple
good.
pins. Yeah. All right, Colby finishes with the
all right, I'm going to head
Last
down,
four?
get ready for awards.
Great shot. Let me tell you, great shot. A little extra salt. Hey, Jack, when are you in Florida, man?
Okay, so over to the handicap side we go. Looks like the Stackwitzes are going to win. $468 to $461. Yes, $468, $461. And the Stackowitzes with a, waiting for Matthew because I can barely see the scores. $411 to $386. You made me go yellow. better than going red. Alex Horton and Brendan Himmelreich, second place finishers today. Vinny and Joseph Pichillo, second place finishers in the handicap division. And some bracket entries and a bowling ball. So they had a good day. Jack Selmer tying his brother's PJBT mark of 24 victories. I think that's all that means is he's going to bring his brother out of retirement. Colby Bennett, first in scratch for the youth. James Stakowitz, champion adult. Allison Stakowitz, your youth handicap champion. All right, so quick post-game show. Next week, the PJBT takes it on the road down to Baltimore for the Danny Wiseman tournament. They have extended the entry deadline till this Thursday. You have to go onto the PJBT website at www.pjbtbowlingseries.com to sign up. Warm-up tournament is Friday, and then the main action is Saturday with finals on Sunday. And then the following Sunday, it's major number 3 on the PJBT season at ABC North in Harrisburg. That is Sunday the 14th at 10:30. All right, for all of us here at the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour, thank you for joining us today. This is Adult Junior number 1 from Chacko's Family Bowling Center in Wilkes-Barre. Have a great rest of the evening. Bye.